Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 9 of Let's Play Heroes of Steel, PC version, which I'm enjoying greatly. Hope you guys are doing well and enjoying the LP with me. We're in Oskahold, so let's go ahead and explore it and see what's going on here. This is the East Gatehouse at Oskahold. This gate is closed. How long has this gate been closed? How long has this gate been closed? 6 or 7 weeks now, almost 2 moons. But the Ratkin were starting to attack Oskahold even before then? Yes, they've been getting more aggressive for a time now. We closed the gate when it was a necessity. What about other travelers down Kern's highway? No one has come down the highway in a while. You four are the first we've seen. Some say the Ratkin are stirred up because we are under the bad moons of Ravenna and Weirgarn. And when Weirgarn waning ends, they will subside. I wouldn't count on it. The defensive forces only look like Oskahold soldiers. I thought this was Baron Arhave's territory. It is. The sworn Reeve Morolus is appointed by the Baron himself. But the soldiers rotate in and out of field duty here in Oskahold, like it's a bad thing. The last group marched down Kern's highway back to Red Hill, and the reinforcements never came. And you've been weeks without any help from the Baron? The reinforcements never came. Only the Ratkin. The forces here look thin to be holding off a siege. That's something you'd have to take up with the Reeve. The strain has been hard on our forces. The knight does what he can, but we need more men. What are the other dangers around Oskahold? You've heard about and seen the Ratkin threat, but those dirty vermin have always been prowling around. Only recently have they become actually dangerous. Oskahold has its fair share of trouble, with 2 large farm halls where are always at risk of slaver raids. And there are savage human tribes to the south of Oskahold. They live closer to the banks of the river Torrent. Of course, with the Torrent so close, there are Crete below us. Crete? Yes, Crete, scaly folk, lizard men. They live anywhere it's wet enough and deep enough, but usually they stay clear of our business. What more can you tell us about the Crete? The Crete? Or the Crete? I don't know very much. Luckily, the last time there was major fighting with the Crete was during my father's time. They live in tribes in wetlands. I've heard that they chose to live in deeper layers of the Underdeep than humans. How deep is Oskahold? I've been told if you knew your way around, you could reach the surface in 2 days. Not that you'd want to. But the Crete like it deeper. They stay lower in the depths, in the wet and mossy places. They're mystical creatures. I think I'd rather face a rat than one of their warriors. I've heard their warriors harness the power of ice and earth in battle. Okay, thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and enter. You heard him. There are no soldiers from Baron Arhave here. That is both a good thing and an ill omen. The town has been abandoned by their Baron. They will not hold against the Ratkin on their own. I thought it was very exciting news. At least we aren't headed back to jail. Alright, we'll check out the different spots. I'm thinking the inn might kind of advance time if we stay there. This land is very fertile and wet. See there? Ironwood trees grow here. With such access to water and good soil, Oskahold should be a thriving town. It feels so empty here. The people on Market Row look half-starved. The town has fallen on hard times with the Ratkin sieging. Okay, let's come into here. You must be Lady Mariah Strom? Please, enough with the formalities. The people of Oskahold have overplayed my importance here with Lady. Please, call me Mariah. Well met, Mariah. I'm Fiona, a paladin of High Callus. I'm amazed that you have reached Oskahold. I heard in my father's day that the paladins came this way, but you're the first I've ever seen. Like my father before me, I am the sole merchant in this town. My family's merchant routes have been kept Oskahold alive. We have provided the lifeblood of trade since the city's founding. 71 years ago, I believe. Your father was a merchant in Oskahold as well. Yes, the first. He founded the Strom Trading Company as it stands today. I understand the Strom Company had a hand in reconnecting the towns in the Underdeep in this region, an important task in the early days. I have done my best to maintain it through these hard times, worse times by the day. But it is good to see new faces in Oskahold, new folk with unique talents. That always catches the eye of a merchant such as I. All of this trouble has affected your business. Affected it, crushed it. What with the roads being out and the gates being closed, how can a merchant make a living? The stubborn Reeve Morollis is choking my business to death. I won't last here, and he'll regret it when I am gone. You have need of people with our unique talents. I certainly do, my newfound friends. You look strong and skilled. With the Reeve Morollis holding on to every soldier he has with the death grip, I can't get any help these days. He refuses to see that my work is for the benefit of the city of Oskahold. If the basic functions of the city collapse, no, the city will collapse. How could we help? The last caravan that was scheduled to arrive in Oskahold went from the west is late, too late. Something has gone wrong. It was supposed to arrive almost 2 weeks ago from the western town of Lane's Perch. I need some brave souls willing to go outside the gates, or who are not on order from the night to cower behind the gates. Someone to go find the caravan. We will find your lost caravan. It was scheduled to arrive from Lane's Perch almost 2 weeks ago. Clearly something has gone wrong. Look for it down the west road. Hopefully it crossed the chasm before the bridge was burned out. I can pay handsomely. My offer is 500 gold and a share of the items you recover from the caravan. You will help me find the lost caravan? Yes. It is agreed then. Return to me with whatever news you can bring of the caravan. You're leaving Oskahold? I am sorry, I spoke out of turn, out of frustration with the good Reeve Morollis. He and I have had our disagreements, but I do not want to scare you, or more specifically, scare the townsfolk of Oskahold. Quietly, between us, I may be hiring some bodyguards for a long trip to Rivenfield in the near future, if you are available. Oh, so that's how we get to Rivenfield. Certainly that would be a great blow to Oskahold. How can a woman do business here? I get no help from the protectorates of this town. The Reeve and the Knights have their own ideas about what is important. Please don't say anything about this to anyone. I would not have mentioned it, except you look like fitting bodyguards. We have used adventuring gear that we can sell. Alright, so let's check this out. We have a training spear. Who picked that up? Okay, we can sell the club. If I hit sell all, it's just going to sell the 2 clubs, right? Okay. Banded clubs, we can sell all 2 of them. Short bow, sell. Heavy overcoat, sell. Rogue's garb, sell. Quilted robe, sell. Sell. Light bow, sell. This has 3% critical. Iced opal necklace, 2 parry, 2 resist. We couldn't find someone to wear that. 2 armor, 2 resist. We still have the incantation of Winter's Touch. Adds 8 ice damage to all attacks for 3 to 5 turns for the active character. Let's see. This light bow with critical. This with holy damage. Let's just go ahead and sell that. Training spear. Who could you... Oh, pole arms for possibly... Vincent. No, it's not letting him use it. The training spear. Huh. Can you dual wield? You can. You have a flat bow. Why? Oh, because it has 3 accuracy instead of 3% crit. Let's unequip that. And just out of curiosity, see which one she would... what she would pay. for each. 23 for the flat bow. Yeah, that accuracy is worthwhile. Only 13 for the light bow, so we'll sell that. Sell the training spear. Dueling dagger. Just hang on to it in case she ever wants to dual wield. Let's get the flat bow back on. Alright, so that's that. Let's, we'd like to see the wares that Lady Strom is offering. Okay, just potions. We're doing pretty good with potions. We have 1,400 gold. Alright. Let's continue down here. This looks like the blacksmith. Ooh, wow, okay. You're the smith in Oskahold. I am Conrad Blackarm. I've been the smith here for years, since my father passed it on to me, same as he passed his name. It's a hard job being the sole smith in a town such as Oskahold. I smith weapons, farm implements, mechanical parts for our gates, pieces of armor, the whole lot. I even have one of the farm lads do fletching at my shop so I can offer some bows. Your talents are appreciated, and we will be visiting you more than a few times with gold in hand. Can you smith heavier arms or weapons? Or armor? If I had the supplies, but the roads are out, as I am sure you know. But that means Mariah Strom's trading caravans aren't coming and going anymore. The metals and supplies I need are dwindling in my store. Are you still able to provide for the city? I do what I can, and I have a large underground storage cavern dug below my smithy. I hope that Strom and the Reeve can work something out soon, though. Not that any agreement they make will convince the Ratkin to stop holding the roads. You have a Fletcher crafting bows here. Ah, okay. Oh my. Wow. That uses 3 AP though, but look at the damage and range. Okay, okay, I see you, Fletcher. Shields. We need. How long is your family history in smithing? Every town needs a smith in the Underdeep. Oskahold was lucky that my great-grandfather was a bladesmith, and he passed that down to my father, and then on to me. He was also named Conrad, you know. I don't think you could call me a bladesmith anymore. A city like Oskahold needs so many basics. Locks, hinges for the gates, farming implements. I like the look of you four. You'll give me a good excuse to work on my family craft. We need the best weapons and armor that our gold can buy. I will do what I can, warrior. Cool. We've heard of your crafting expertise. Oh, smith an enchanted weapon or armor. Pick crafting base. Crafting allows you to enchant a single mundane weapon or armor at the cost of bloodstone crystals. The mundane weapon or armor is transformed into a magical weapon or armor. Pick crafting tuner. When crafting, you can include a piece of magical gear in the recipe. This will help tune the resulting item to be more like the gear you provided. If the tuning item has ice damage, you are more likely to get ice damage on the resulting item. A tuning item is not required. It will be destroyed in the process. Okay, and oh, the dueling dagger with, yeah, we don't, lacking bloodstones. Talented smith needs bloodstones to complete the enchanting process. While crafting requires 2 bloodstones, you only have 0. And both are consumed in the process. Okay. So, adventuring gear? No. Nothing really. Alright, so let's see here. No, not too worried about bows. What melee weapons do you have, Smith? Okay, now we're talking. Wow. Okay, that's everything. For her, we can get potentially a cadet's mace, one-handed hammer, and give her a shield. Let's see, 19 to 33, 3 accuracy, 1 parry. Let's see what she's using. 13 to 28, 3 accuracy, 1 parry, plus 4 holy damage. Not really a reason to upgrade just yet, in my estimation. Shield-wise, though, however, definitely can upgrade from a buckler. To a reinforced shield, 3 parry. We'll go ahead and buy that. Boom. Let's see. Whoops. Equipment-wise, you need a throwing dagger. You have 7 to 11 at 3 range. Uses 1 AP. Let's see what kind of throwing daggers he has. Oh, we need gear and armor too, though. Bandit spikes. Uses 2 AP, though. 9 to 14. What were they? 7 to 11. Let's look at the armor. Okay. Okay, that's all they've got. Those are very nice. 8 armor, 2 evasion, 3 stealth, but they're 445. Classian overcoat is 16 armor. You've got a quilted armor. You've got the Thief's Garb, plus 2% critical, you're fine. You've got the Druidic Cloak, which is... Wow, no armor at all? Oh, whoops. Heavy overcoat. So we could stand to get you something. And you something, but you have the Classian armor. Classian overcoat. So I think it's important for defense, so let's go ahead and... I don't know. What are your throwing daggers again? We're ready to level up. 7 to 11. Okay. Let's see. Shields, protective gear. She's got 11 to 17. 3 accuracy. But we don't really rely on the bow all that much. Sorry, I'm just looking through things to try to figure out what to do. Let's see, heavy stiletto. Broad dagger. Huh. 13 to 22. 10 to 14, yeah. And Kincaid, 10 to 14. So dagger-wise, we can definitely improve. Heavy stiletto, it's 2 AP, but very accurate. This is 1 accuracy, but 3 parry. Let's get Kellen, or Kincaid, a broad dagger, 13 to 22, still using 1 AP. We'll buy that. Sailing, we can go ahead and get I don't know yet. Cadet's Claymore, 2-handed swords. Oh, and he's using a half-blade Vincent, which is something like 11 to 15. Let's give Kincaid the upgrade here, the broad dagger. And you're using 11 to 21. Wow, that's pretty good. A long blade. (11 to 21). Still a light blade. Well, his strike costs 2 attack anyway, or 2 AP anyway. Let's go ahead and check him again. Sorry about all this bouncing behind around. There's no like compare feature. 2 accuracy, 2 parry, which is nice. 11 to 21. This is just going to be more accuracy, less parry, more damage. 11 to 21 to 17 to 28. Let's go ahead and give him a heavy stiletto. That's a pretty expensive weapon, so boom. Let's see, now we need some armor. Let's see. Classiness 409. Quilted Brigandine is 256. I want to say I want to buy a Quilted Brigandine. Let's buy another Calassian overcoat, even though it's so expensive. Now, Vincent can wield that, right? Or wear that? Yeah. And she can wear it. Okay, so let's go back and check out their stats for defense. Wow. 16 armor, some resistance, some parry bonus. You've got 10 armor. So let's go ahead and give you the Calassian overcoat. Oh, do you have a special armor? No, just quilted armor. 20 armor, nice. He's literally our most armored combatant. And let's get you a Quilted Brigandine. Buy that. So we've pretty much upgraded everybody. Whoops. We can make some sales now. We can sell some stuff. Let's see. Half blade. Buckler's not even worth anything. Sell the dueling dagger. Sell the long blade. Sell the heavy overcoat for 26. Quilted armor for 41. Sure. Alright. Cool. That's that. Now let's go ahead and... Is this the resting space? This is a bustling well. Every underdeep town needs a reliable source of water. I understand that Oskahold lays on the south side of the watershed for the river Torrent. What? The tributaries of the great underground river, the Torrent, run under Oskahold to the southwest. That is why the land here is so fertile and wet. What a dusty, beaten-up collection of wagons. They look like merchant wagons. They are decked out for travel and carrying loads. They must belong to the merchant Mariah Strom and her trading company. Doesn't look like most of these have been on the road in a long time. We'll just check around. Really want to get a hold of some bloodstone crystals. That's going to be sweet, right? These look like 2 homes. Can we enter them? No. No. Alright, I guess we can rest at the inn, which is right here. I feel like we're in for a big cutscene. We're 25 minutes in. Okay, let's head in. The Inn of the Silverhawk. This looks wonderful. A chance to rest and recover is sorely needed. We need some time in private, some time to talk, to plan our next move. Kincaid doesn't seem too thrilled about that. The hospitality was much needed, all feeling restored. Good food, a nice fire in the hearth, reminds you why it's good to be alive. Don't get too cozy. Now is the time to decide the next step we want to take. You mean finding a way out of Oskahold? Both the roads seem to be blocked, but there has to be a way. Salen, those people need our help. These people need our help. There is an illness hanging over this region, the entire region, not just Baron Arhave's keep. It isn't your problem. We're on a streak of good luck. We should get out of town and split. You've seen the people here. They are cornered and trapped. They are hungry and desperate. They keep up a brave face, but the Ratkin have this town on its last legs. Whatever is driving them to destroy Oskahold. Salen, the roads are out. The Baron who has sworn to protect them has stopped sending his soldiers. But what could we do to help? Why would they trust us? The Reeve and Knight are going to be looking for any help they can get. I am certain they will ask us to help. There's more. I believe I know a way to stop the vermin. I have been racking my mind, trying to unravel the mystery. Ratkin are scavengers, parasites, but they are also tribal. They are led by their shamans. The clues fell into place slowly, but it's clear to me now. There has been great tribal warfare. We saw obvious signs in Krellin Deeps. A tribe from the east has forced its way into a commanding position here. Just gonna hit my water bottle for a second. The shaman who led the assault against the Oskahold gates was from that tribe. He wore different tribal markings than the others. But he was a lesser shaman, not the great shaman who commands all the tribes here. Somewhere in the Ratkin depths outside of Oskahold, there is a great shaman. His forces have conquered the other tribes, and now he is sending them to raise Oskahold. If we could find that shaman, you think there's a sole Ratkin leader? We could cut the head off the snake? Exactly. These people need our help. There's a way we can help them. We have to act. Salen, will you join us? Someone has to help them. I will join you. Kincaid, you've been nearly silent. Will you join us? Yes, absolutely. Then it is settled. In the morning, let's visit the Reeve and see how he thinks we can help. Cool. Okay. Hey. And slash. Hi and slash. I will kill you, Garo. I swear it. Hi. Kincaid, you are a terrible liar. You think you play a smooth game, but it was clearly written on your face. You're leaving us. If you know why I was in that prison cell in Red Hill, then you know I am tarnished steel. I am more trouble than I am worth, Lady Chance. You think you're quite the charmer, don't you? I will slip away before dawn out of the east gate. I am headed back to Red Hill. Kincaid, it doesn't have to end like this. You know you'd be walking back to your death. I'll get close enough to get my chance. That's all that matters. You can't change the past, but you can choose your future. You can find a way to redeem yourself, to forgive yourself. I can't stay, Salen. You don't want Fiona to know. I don't want... You think you're a charmer, but be careful playing cards. You're an easy read, dueler. You owe me, you know, for springing you out of Red Hill. What? I owe you? Without my blade, we never would have escaped that pit. You were locked up tight, and you knew eventually they were going to let that Orkin rip your arms off. I picked your lock, Kincaid. Fair enough, lady. You drive a hard bargain. I owe you one. Not to mention what Vincent did at the bridge, or how many times she healed our wounds. Each one of us dragged the others through. Well, you owe me, and I'm calling in that favor. Salen, don't ask me to stay. You owe me. We can't do this without you. And you need us, too. I'm calling in this favor for Fiona. She can't do this alone. You better be here when breakfast is served. Okay, only 2 people leveled up, surprisingly. Kincaid and Salen. Let's see. Does strength... I couple my strength with my speed to be a deadly force on the battlefield. I rely on my strength when fighting with one-handed swords. Wielding a strength base... Okay, so strength doesn't affect his dexterity weapons. Good to know. Willpower is a bit low. Let's go Constitution 5 to 6, I think. To be able to soak a bit more damage. Or Intelligence. Probably since we're going to be using higher level talents, we may need the Intelligence. Let's go Constitution. 24 hit points plus 13 per level. Yeah. And an attribute for Salen. She doesn't have good willpower either, or knowledge. Dexterity, accuracy with light blades or a bow. Let's go dexterity 6 to 7. I think it's time. Now talent for Kincaid. He's level 6, so we can get this level 6 skill, which is Live by the Blade, self buff for 9 turns, 2 AP, 6 spirit, plus 1 move point, plus 2 armor. This would add 1 point of accuracy to plus 4 accuracy, plus 6 damage for the attack, and curses with minus 3 parry, minus 2 dodge. Lunge, sure parry, crippling strikes. How about cunning footwork? It would take 12 spirit and 3 AP, but plus 1 accuracy, 4% crit, 1 parry, 3 dodge. A defensive skill. Yeah, let's go ahead and get cunning footwork, I think. Wait, Live by the Blade. Yeah, cunning footwork too. Very good. And a talent for Salen. Her level 6 is Dance of Shadows, self buff for 10 turns, blurring speed and strikes, 1 move point, 2% critical, 2 stealth. What would stealth matter? Well, let's see what stealth would matter. Increases chance of surprise. Catch our enemy off guard. My companions can act before the enemy is ready. So I don't know. Would that be a buff you would use outside of combat, like walking around? I would use, I would use Dance of Shadows. Let's go ahead and Masterful Disarm. Yeah, the traps may be getting too hard. This disarms them in a cross pattern, which I like. Max 5 targets. Yeah, let's get another point of Masterful Disarm. And a skill for Kincaid. Sure, parrying, cutting, footwork, rely on lore. Let's go ahead and get blades 5 to 6. Increases melee accuracy, melee defense. Very good. And a skill for Salen. Wait, didn't I get stealth last time to 6? Or I went blades? Security, let's go, increase ranged accuracy, let's go bows. 2 to 3. And I did not get her an upgraded bow. Did I? 11 damage, 3 accuracy. Okay, let's go get her a bow. Wow, we have 280 left, and here's a bow for 280, but it's a great bow. Uses 3 AP. 5 accuracy. Let's go ahead and get an ironwood bow. 3 accuracy, but 14 to 23 damage at 6 range. It's a nice upgrade for 218. Sure. Alrighty. Boom. Sell the flat bow. Alright, 85 gold left. Let's continue. I think we're gonna just about save here. 37 minutes, and I do have like some real world stuff I gotta do today. To put gaming on hold for a few hours. Just checking if there's anything hidden anywhere. There's the barracks. Alright, so I want to say thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you're enjoying the LP. Thank you so much for watching. That looks like some sort of teleportation pad or something. But yeah, thanks for watching. Truly appreciate your viewership. Hope you'll join me next time. Much more to come. I still feel like playing quite a bit of this because it's so good. Much love, much peace, much joy. Take care, and see you guys next time. Come on back now. Fluing out. Bye-bye.